Hello and welcome back to the Pop-Up Podcast here at When Words Collide 2025. I'm your host, Lucas, and with me is...
Ron Kearse.
Ron, thank you so much for sitting with me today. How are you?
Good, thanks. Good, thank you for having me on.
Oh, my pleasure. How are you enjoying When Words Collide?
Oh, I'm enjoying the whole weekend. I flew in from Victoria. It's been wonderful.
Great. Well, welcome. Yeah, is this your first When Words Collide?
Yes, it is.
Oh, great. It's only my second. I'm still fresh-faced, too. And it's such a great event, isn't it?
Yeah, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
I've been to so many talks, panel discussions, workshops. It's been great.
Awesome. And as it happens, you presented one of your own.
Yeah, I was on a panel discussion just now, just ended. It was on... I forget what exactly the title was, but
okay.
It was basically about queer writing in this age where our rights are being rolled back. And so the upshot is that, yes, there's a lot of fear out there, but it's like there's 1,000 people dancing in the street for queer rights, and there's 10 people over there who are against queer rights, but all the cameras are on them.
Yeah.
And so it's how much of this is real and how much of this is manufactured.
Exactly, yeah. Well, absolutely incredible. You know, I think super important the more people we have getting those issues out there and starting those conversations and having panels or presentations like that get more people aware of it and get them on board. You know,
absolutely.
More important. And so, are you a writer yourself?
I am.
Fantastic. What's some of the stuff you've written?
I'm sorry?
What's some of examples of the stuff you've written?
Oh, the stuff I've written? Well, I've written a queer trilogy, actually, called Road Without End. And it's basically told by 6 gay characters. It starts in spring of 1979 in Ontario, moves across the prairies through the 1980s, ends up in Vancouver just in time for the Gay Games in 1990. And it's about just 6 queer guys living their lives while life goes on around them. And what they go through. It's very character-driven. So
very interesting. Sounds great. What was it that kind of got you into writing?
Well, I've always enjoyed telling stories, but what really spurred me on to write, particularly about Canadian stories, was quite a long time ago. I went looking for Canadian stories at bookstores like Little Sisters in Vancouver, etc. And all I could find was American or British voices. There was literally nothing uniquely Canadian. Yeah. And it was sort of my goal. Well, I'm going to change that.
Oh, perfect. That's a good goal.
So, like I said, I've got the three novels, the trilogy. I've also edited and compiled 2 anthologies. One is called Sharing Our Journeys, and that's queer elders tell their stories.
Okay.
And the second one's called Sharing Our Journeys 2, which is queer elders of color share their journeys.
Oh, fascinating.
Well, right now, my publisher and I are looking at trans elders sharing their stories.
Okay, wow. Incredible. That's great.
These are voices that really need to be heard.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because we're not going to be around. I'm 68, so we're not going to be around that much longer. You know?
Oh, you don't look a day over 40.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And when it comes to telling these stories, of course, I can tell you're very passionate about the subject. And what was it that... you had said that you wanted to get into writing because you wanted to show the Canadian side of things. But when it comes to telling these stories in the modern day, like you had said, what would you say is kind of the biggest hurdle when it comes for getting those stories out there?
I think the biggest hurdle is what we are up against when it comes to big money. When it comes to big money and mainstream media. Well, like I said earlier, you've got 1,000 queer people dancing on the street, but all eyes are on the 10 anti-gay.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest hurdle because it creates fear, especially people who want to come out, who want to be themselves, and this is all they see. Good news is that as real as it is real. The hatred is real.
Yes.
But a lot of it is manufactured as well, and that's that's the problem we have is trying to maneuver through that falsehood.
Yeah.
And show people that no, In fact, well, for example,
Yes.
in Hungary, the president of Hungary, Orban,
Yes.
he canceled gay pride parades in Budapest.
Yes.
So what happened? Thousands of people came out in support, and that only got a very little bit of traction on the media.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of support out there. It's just kind of moving through those people who got the money to finance.
Yeah.
Same as writing. There's a lot of good queer stuff going on out there, but podcasts and vlogs and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of the big money kind of taking over and kind of shining the light elsewhere. No, look at this. No, don't look at that.
Yeah. Well, that's super admirable. Props to you for doing your part to get those stories out there. And like you said, move past the big money and get to the real people who are out there who care.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you, like you said, you just came from doing your presentation here at When Words Collide. And have you noticed or tended to notice that there is a bit of hesitance when it comes to kind of digging deep into these stories, whether out of a fear of the attention it might get, or just out of inaccessibility trying to get it out there?
There is a hesitance there still. Like I said, I've been out for 50 years now. This marks my 50 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Coming out of the closet. And there's still that hesitancy there. Excuse me, there's still that fear.
Yes, yeah.
And we're doing what we can in the queer community to be out there. I understand, for example, that Calgary's Gay Pride is coming up soon. I think next month.
I believe so.
Yeah. So that's a perfect venue to go out and see, like, literally thousands of gay and straight allies, and who just say, we support you.
Yes.
We love you. We see you. We acknowledge you.
Yeah.
And especially with trans people now. And that's what I want to say is that I see trans people. I acknowledge them. I love them. They're part of my community, and need to be heard. And I've always said that old adage, we all have a book in us, I think is absolutely true.
Absolutely.
And I think everybody should write that book within us.
Absolutely. Yeah, I myself, I've had the pleasure of being present at one of the Calgary Pride parades and participating in it was called the Love is Love Mile, the mile run.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of being present, and you really just got the sense that there's such a strong, closely knit community there of people, even people who aren't queer or aren't trans. Like I myself, I'm not queer or trans, but I am surrounded by people who are. I have many friends who are, and I love them with all my heart. And I think the more outspoken that love is, whether it's through writing like we're talking about now or through any medium, the more there is, even those who try and hide it can't mask it forever.
No, it's true.
Yeah, eventually the dam's going to break.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and every drop in the bucket there is a good one. Everyone can make. Yeah. And
we'll be there to catch you.
Absolutely.
We'll be there to catch you. You do have a community here.
Yes, you have people who care about you and are writing about your struggles, and those you can relate to, and those you might have felt yourself. Yeah. And when it comes to getting those kinds of stories out there, there are major bookstore manufacturers and companies out there, like you said, the big money that sometimes don't promote them as often, or what the ones they do promote are rather corporate or very surface level. So for anyone trying to find, whether it's literature or just any kind of content like that, I hate to use the word content, but any media of the sort, what would you recommend for finding the real stuff out there?
It's the small publishers. The small publishers are the ones. There's only 5 big publishers here in North America.
Yeah.
And the mainstream publishers, but this is a small publisher. My publisher, she's a small. She's been around 22 years.
Oh, fantastic!
In Victoria. But I mean, she's always looking for new talent to nurture and help publish with what she can offer them.
Yeah.
it's like record and CD stores.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who have survived are the small ones.
Yeah.
All the big ones are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and it's the same thing with books and publishing.
Yeah.
It's the small ones. So and there's lots of those. There's probably dozens here in Calgary.
Oh, there are so many small bookstores here in Calgary. Yeah, they're my favorites to go to.
The small bookstores, and they'll know the small publishers.
Mm-hmm.
The library, you've got a beautiful library.
Oh, there are so many incredible libraries here in Calgary. Yeah,
and they'll know small publishers, small local publishers. They'll take you in.
Mm-hmm.
They'll help you.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are open to publishing the voices that don't usually get heard.
Yeah. And for any queer writers or anyone writing about those experiences out there who aren't here at When Words Collide and weren't present for your talk, would you have any advice to them when it comes to getting their work out there or exposing it to more people?
Again, like I said, the small the small publishers. Because they'll help you edit too.
Yeah. Talk to a lot of the editing takes longer than the writing sometimes.
Actually, the editing is the icing on the cake. Mm-hmm. That can be the fun part.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it can be daunting at first, but it really is the fun part once you start getting into it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I should have changed that. I'll put this in here instead. Yeah. Write that book. Write that book. I can't stress that enough. So many people have said to me, I'd love to write a book, but who would be interested in what I have to say?
Yeah.
You'd be pleasantly shocked. They do like what I have to say.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you're going to say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so write that book. And the local libraries are a gold mine when it comes to They're a gold, they'll show you how they'll put you in touch with writers groups and people who will help you. Mm-hmm. It's a wealth of knowledge, and it's underutilized. Libraries are so underutilized.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the best tools that you have access to, and they're free.
They're free.
Yeah, that's one of the best parts. There's no financial gain from giving people stuff to read.
It's the last place you can go into where it's not expected that you'll buy anything.
Yeah, and that's remarkable, isn't it?
It's
incredible.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the stuff you've written, past and present, if someone out there listening is interested by what we're talking about right now, where could they find your work?
My publisher, it's online in their bookstore. So that's Philidid Publishing, and you spell it Filidh. It's a Gaelic word, and you pronounce it Philidit, and it means bard in Gaelic. And it's Philidid Publishing in Victoria.
Amazing. Yeah. And one last thing. You've been promoting queer work and writing queer work yourself. For anyone out there now looking for new stuff to read, aside from your own work, would you have any queer authors or books about queer experiences that you would recommend, either as an inspiration or those you've come across?
Oh my goodness, you've got some really great authors right here in Calgary. I've just sat on a board with two of them.
Oh yes,
on a panel, and they all have their websites, and again, the library. You've got a lot of independent books, Owl's Nest books.
Oh, yep.
And new shelf life books.
Shelf life, yeah.
Shelf life books.
Yeah.
And they'll have lists of queer authors that you can check out, and they're so good and they're so well spoken. Like I said, I've just finished a panel with two of them, and they're amazing.
Yeah, and kind of like what you said, 1,000 people on the street, 1,000 authors writing, and it's just up to us to push through the weeds and find them.
Yeah, exactly.
And yourself included.
Yeah.
And all of your work is invaluable to the culture that we're trying to create. And you're welcome. And I thank you not just for sharing it with me today, but just in general for what you do. And like you said, you've been out as a queer man for a long time now, and the fact that you're here, you're smiling, and you're still writing for what you're passionate about, is a true testament to you as a person and your drive to create change. So you're welcome. And so thank you, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Well, thank you for talking to me.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. It's my pleasure. I hope you're enjoying When Words Collide.
I am.
Thank you. And to all out there listening, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for more of the Pop-Up Podcast from When Words Collide. Thank you so much.
Thank you.